What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jermaine Gaines in the building. Headed to the transformation tour. And, man, we finna turn up. We finna get lit. I have the opportunity to host the event. And it's gonna be off the chain. I wanted to talk to y'all for a few minutes. Just express some things that's on my heart. I've had a few conversations recently, and just really talking about self-doubt and, like, in your core of core, feeling like you have what it takes, but at the same time, you're like, do I really got what it take? And what I want to serve notice to you is, you were endowed with greatness. You're filled with greatness. There is greatness on the inside of you. And at the end of the day, in order to maximize your moment and to manifest your greatness, you're going to have to push through in spite of how you feel. Like, anytime you're doing something that's outside of your norm, it's going to feel different. And it's easy to get to the place where you're like, but it's different. I know it's different. It's supposed to be different. And when you're doing things that are easy, when you're doing things that you're already good at, when you're doing things that you've already mastered, that's not when you grow. That's not how you grow. That's not what challenges you to grow. It's really, more than anything else, challenging yourself in those moments where you really have to stretch and still being confident and staying confident in those moments when you're not doing something that you're already good at. So, man, here's the deal. You have what it takes, but you're going to have to be willing to push through when you're doing something that you're not necessarily already good at. And that takes time. That takes time. That takes your will more so than how you feel. That takes you being willing to push in spite of how you feel. That takes pushing through. I mean, like, literally just grinding through it. Like, grinding through it. The other thing that it takes is your affirmation. What is your daily affirmations? Like, what are you saying on a regular basis? What are you saying on a daily basis that's going to help you actually push through when you feel like giving up? Like, there are times where I feel like giving up. I'm telling you, there are times that I feel like giving up, but I have a routine of saying my daily affirmations, and it's like, Jermaine, you were created to win. I'm like, Jermaine, there's a winner inside of you. Jermaine, the victory is yours. Jermaine, like, there is destiny on the inside of you. Jermaine, somebody is praying for you. And I'm declaring to myself on a daily basis those things that I need to hear, that I know that I need to hear. Even when I'm already excited and energetic, I'm saying those things. Because then when I don't feel like it, I'm still saying those things. And it causes you to overcome when you feel like giving up. And there will be times where you feel like giving up. There will be times where you feel like throwing the towel in. There will be times where you feel like you're inadequate. But when you rally your spirit, you rally your soul, you rally who you are, you rally your beliefs, you rally your potential, and you say, listen, I'm not going to give up. I was created to win. Victory is mine. I win in Christ. Like, you begin to declare your victory, and you look up one day and you're like, man, I'm so much farther down the road than I thought that I could ever be. And it's because your daily affirmations, because you willed yourself to do it. There are times where you really don't feel like getting up and going to work, but you get up and you go to work anyway, right? But at the end of the day, guess what? When it's something that we want to accomplish, now we're all in our feelings. No, it's not about how you feel. It's about willing yourself to your greatness. It's about willing yourself to keep on pressing. It's about willing yourself to not give in. And I'm telling you, you have what it takes. You have what it takes. And what other thing that I've noticed is there's so much fear that has crept into the church. There's so much fear that has crept into the people's lives, and they're living out their fear versus living out what their faith is. See, God was very specific when he said, let there be light. The Bible was very specific when it said it was dark, it was void, it was formless. And in spite of what God saw, he spoke what he wanted to see manifested. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. Let me say that again. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. So if you're looking at your situation and you're saying what the situation looks like rather than what you're saying, what you want to see manifested, you will just recycle your experiences. I'm not saying that it's easy. Listen, it's hard. When you're looking at your situation, or let me digress that statement. Starting out, it's hard when you're looking at your situation and it doesn't look like you want it to look, but you speak what you want to see manifested anyway. But when you do it long enough, it begins to shake off the cobwebs. You begin to shake off the frustration of when you look at it not looking like you want it to look, because you know, listen, it's not going to look the way you want it to look until you start speaking what you want to see manifested. God said, let there be light. And then there was light. And that doesn't mean that it was in one day. That doesn't mean that it was in one moment. That doesn't mean it was in 1 minute. That doesn't mean it was in 1 week. It might take 6 months of you continuing to confess what you want to see manifested. It might take you working the plan for a year and continuing to speak what you want to see manifested. But if you continue to speak what you want to see manifested, eventually you will see what you want to see manifested. Listen, there is life and death in the power of the tongue. And speaking your faith and not your feelings is the way to get there. See, I'm not saying you ain't gonna have to do no work, because you're definitely gonna have to do some work. Like, that's definitely a part of the puzzle, right? Like, literally, faith without works is dead. But doubting yourself is not gonna get you where you want to get to. As a matter of fact, it's gonna get you the opposite of where you want to get to. But here's the cool thing. The cool thing is today. The reason why I say choose greatness today is because tomorrow isn't promised. When I say today, that means that if you choose today to change your life, you can change your life today. That only takes 1 day. It takes 1 day, one decision, one moment, and you can change your life. You can turn your life around forever. Like, and I'm not saying that you ain't been going through it. I mean, you've been going through the valley, and you've been pressing, and you've been pushing, and you've been crying, and you've been grinding. But I'm telling you, if you keep on going, if you make the decision that you will not give up until you reach your destination, until you manifest your personal greatness, then you have what it takes. You have what it takes. And I'm excited to see you at the mountaintop. Because the cool thing is, like, there's this game, right? There's this game, it's called Fruit Blast, right? And in this game called Fruit Blast, you get to the top level, right? And then guess what? If you get to the top level before they create new levels, there's a holding tank. And so you're holding there, you're waiting, and you might not play for a couple of days. You might not play for a couple of weeks. But as soon as they create more levels for you to get to, which means that you have more goals, more desires, more ambitions, then it's time to climb again. Listen, it's time to climb again. You've reached that pinnacle. Maybe you're at the top of all the goals that you've accomplished already, that you've already set for yourself. Guess what? It's time to climb again. It's time to press again. It's time to push again. It's time to keep on praying. Listen, don't get off of the gas. No, keep on pushing, keep on pressing, keep on grinding. And I'm telling you, you have what it takes. 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 You've taken some L's, learn from them. You've taken some losses, learn from them. You've taken some falls, some trips, learn from them. And keep on pressing, keep on pushing, keep on grinding, keep on pressing, keep on learning, keep on pressing, keep on grinding, keep on learning, keep on pressing, keep on grinding, keep on learning. So you follow your way to success. You fail your way forward. You keep on grinding, you keep on pressing, you keep on growing. You got to keep on pushing, you got to keep on praying until something happens. And see, the problem is so many of us, we give up when we get punched in the mouth. Yep, it hurts, right? You feel a little blood, you taste a little blood in your mouth. Yep, it hurt. I'm talking about it hurt. You got your eyes blackened, it hurt. And you like, I don't want to fight no more. Can I just take my gloves off and throw the towel in? And God is saying, that's not what it's going to take to win. That's not what it's going to take to win. It's going to take you getting your mouth bloodied, feel it in your mouthpiece. Yep, that's the whole reason why you got the mouthpiece in. Yep, it hurt. But I'm going to press on through anyway. Yep, that's what the training is for. Yep, Yep, that's why they got a mat down there, because you bounce down, you get back up. Yep, that's why you got your shoes tied up so you don't fall on your own shoestrings. Yep, you get back up. Yep, take another punch. Yep, but guess what? This time, you don't just take the punches, you start throwing them back. Throw the punches back. Yup. Throw the punches back with your confessions. Yup. Listen, I'm going to win. Yup. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yup. This goal is mine. This ambition is mine. This dream is mine. And I ain't giving it up for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not giving it up for nobody. I'm going to accomplish my goals and my dreams. They're mine. And I'm going to own them. And I'm going to take full responsibility for them. I'm not going to procrastinate. I'm going to win. I declare my victory. And I'm excited to tell you that if you do that long enough, and you get up and you let your actions follow your confession, I'm telling you that you can accomplish your goals and your dreams. You can maximize your moment and you can manifest your greatness. That when your story is written, they say, man, listen, Diego was a go-getter. Diego was a go-getter. Diego applied everything that he was supposed to in order to manifest his personal greatness. They'll say, you know what? Man, Andre is a go-getter. Andre was a go-getter. Andre, listen, when everything that Andre put his mind to, he accomplished his goals and his dreams. And I'm telling you, you can have whatever it takes. You can have whatever you desire in life as long as you're willing to do what it takes in order to have what you want in life. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How you been? What if you punched and missed? Man, you got to keep on punching, man. Man, that's literally like the DNA of anybody who's ever been great, man. And here's the cool thing. Like, they would tell you that you can't change your DNA, but I would tell you that you could. I would tell you that you can. I would tell you that if you've gotten to the point where everything around you is negative, you're going to feel like negativity, right? So you got to put yourself in a space where you're listening to positive things, right? And that just might mean, listen, going to a seminar. That may mean when you get up in the morning, it might be 5 minutes of something positive. You getting up in the morning, man, listen, go to YouTube University where you're literally listening to something positive on a regular basis. Listen, come to my Instagram page. I got some positivity for you, right? I got some empowerment for you, right? And as you begin to empower yourself, your DNA begins to change, because where you once would give up, you take one more step. Where you once would fall, you're able to stand a little bit longer. Where you once would give up, you're able to swing a little bit harder. Where you once wouldn't swing, you're able to swing. And you keep on swinging, and you keep on swinging, and you keep on swinging. I had a trainer, a district manager that I used to have, and he said something to me that stuck with me. He said, amateurs, they practice so they can get it right once. Where your experts, they practice so they never get it wrong. Let me say that again. Your amateurs, they practice so they get it right once. Where your experts, they practice so they never get it wrong. We were literally at a pool table and he was hitting this pool ball, right? And I was trying to hit this trick shot. And he said, let me show you how to do it. So he did it and he hit it. I was like, oh, snaps. That's dope. And I tried it for like 15, 16 times. I finally got it to go in once. And I was like, woo! And I got really excited that I hit it once. And he said, now do it again. I'm like, wait, what? It was like, do it again. I was like, do you know how many times I tried to get that right once? He said, exactly. Amateurs practice so they get it right once. Whereas the greats, your experts, the people that are paid for what they do on an expert level, they practice so they never get it wrong. So it's second nature for them to talk about greatness. It's second nature for them to kick it into beast mode. It's second nature for them to do the things that they were called to do. And I'm telling you that you have what it takes in order to be great. You have what it takes in order to manifest your greatness. But you're going to have to make the decision. It's going to be some long nights, some early mornings, some sleepless nights. And I didn't say sleepless, like like you're not going to sleep at all. Sleep less, like where some nights you're going to have to sleep less in order for you to get into that momentum space or in order for you to manifest that greatness. But you have what it takes. Man, if you're in business, listen, I salute you. Every entrepreneur, I salute you. Every entrepreneur, I salute you. I salute every entrepreneur that's going after their goals and their dreams. I salute you. Because here's the thing. You're a rare breed. You're a rare breed. You're a 3 to 5% of the population that says, you know what? I'm not going to stand on somebody else's. I'm not going to lean on somebody else's. I'm going to stand on my own, and I'm going to create something that my family can eat from years to come. And I want to salute you to say, man, listen, you have what it takes in order to create that generational wealth. Especially if you're a first generation entrepreneur. Man, listen, you're a risk taker. You are a rare breed. And there's something inside of you that says, I will not quit. And I'm telling you, do not quit. And I'm telling you that if you do not quit, you can have whatever it takes. You can have what you want, and you have what it takes. You said, is it possible to be great at everything? Yes and no. Is it possible for you to be great at everything? No. Is it possible for you to manifest your greatness in whatever you're doing? Yes. You have to decide what it is that you're going to do and focus. Like really focus. because greatness is more so measured off of your effort of what you're able to accomplish. Like, one thing I found out is that the way that the human brain works, it says, listen, this is what I'm going to accomplish. And if you focus in on one thing long enough, you will see the tides begin to change. Like, if I took 100 jump shots over and over and over again, day one, I may make 5 out of 100. And if I continue to do that every single day, the law of averages will kick in, and then I might make 7 out of 100. And the hard part is when that frustration sets in, because you're like, 7 out of 100. I've been doing this for 2 months, but it might be month 3 where you jump from 7 to 25 out of 100. You might jump. It might take a long time, But if you keep on going, you will manifest your greatness. And here's the other cool thing. The other cool thing is when you apply greatness to everything you do, you will find eventually what you're supposed to be great at. See, there's a difference. See, that's not something that's taught on a popular basis, because it's like, find what you love to do and then you'll become great. No. How you do anything is how you do everything. And so if you look inside of yourself and you make it a principle to apply greatness, which means you're giving everything you have with whatever you're doing, eventually you will stumble across what you're supposed to be great at, and your greatness will become effortless. You'll have to apply yourself, but your becoming great will become effortless because you naturally always apply greatness, right? So that's what I would say. That's what it takes in order to become great. Like, make a commitment to greatness, and you'll look up, and becoming great will follow. So I'm headed to this tour, the Transformation Tour. You got GS, you got Palace, and you got some other great people that's going to be on the event. And I'm honored to be able to host this event. I'm excited because it's going to be a life-changing event. Like, whoever's in the building will not leave the same. Like, I got some jewels that I'm gonna drop, and I'm excited to see the change, and when people be able to message back and say, man, what you said really changed my life, what you said really impacted my life, and it's helped me get to the next level. That's the reason why I do what I do. I want to help you maximize your moment. Your moment is your life, the life that you live. There's breath in your lungs. I want to help you maximize your moment, and I want to help you manifest your greatness, because you were endowed with greatness. Don't let yourself die with it just being potential. So God bless you as well. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Make sure you turn on your notifications, because I got some stuff I'm going to be dropping. I got some contests I'm going to be running, some hoodies, some shirts that I'm going to be giving away real soon. And I'm excited for this next season. The last couple of months of 2018 and 2019 is going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast, and I'm telling you right now, if you ain't already planning for 2019, you behind, and I need you to start planning for 2019. Whatever your goals or your dreams is going to be for 2019, I need you to start planning them out right now. Whether that's to make a certain amount of money, whether that's to recruit a certain amount of people, whether that's to remember a certain amount of scriptures, whether that's to do a certain amount of push-ups, whatever it is, lose a certain amount of weight, man, listen, start planning out what 2019 is going to look like. And I'm telling you, we're going to manifest it. We're going to manifest it. No is not an answer. No is not an answer. No is not an option, not in this particular capacity. We're going to go get it. All right. So I love y'all. Like I always say, greatness is a choice, and I encourage you to choose greatness today. Let's go get it. I'm out.